la mesa o el mesa, la mano o el mano, una mesa, una mano, un mesa, un mano, el ventana o la ventana, el masculino, la femenino, la mapa, la mapa, mano masculino, el mano, un mano, una mano, una mapa, un mapa, un mano, una mano, la mano, un mapa, la mapa. Hola, ¿cómo están? Yo soy Rosa León y están en mi canal para aprender español Easy and Peasy. ¿Vamos? Welcome to our second topic. Yeah, we already finished our first topic. That first topic has 16 videos. 16 videos between lessons, between tips, stories, anecdotes. Also, we have 2 special videos I made for my followers who want to practice their English, who wants to learn and improve their English. So we got 16 videos with 35 materials and 1 raffle winner in our first topic. Yeah, so everybody now, all of you know how to introduce yourself, how to introduce somebody else. You know many tips about pronunciation. You know how to use the how to greetings, and you know how to use many cognate words. You have a lot of tips how you can improve your English, or how you can improve your Spanish, or how you can learn any language. So it was a very, very nice topic. Right now, we are going to start our second topic. In our second topic, we will have like a 12, 14, or maybe 16 more videos. Yeah, and of course, and a new raffle at the end of those videos. And we are going to have more fun, more tips, more stories. You can use it to improve your language, to improve the Spanish you are learning in this channel, or also like some of my followers, they are practicing their English. So sounds good. I think that sounds amazing. I am really enjoying this. And before we start with our first lesson for this second topic, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your emails where you say some very nice things, very kind things. And thank you so much for being here. Please, I am here just because of you. If you watch my videos and you can learn this amazing, beautiful language is Spanish, or you can improve your English, or you can falling in love any language and use this video to improve in your determined decision to learn a new language, whatever it is, I am happy for that. Because the whole idea is you learning and enjoying and having fun with me with all these videos. Well, let's talk now about the article. In this second topic, we were going to talk about articles, about the weather, about how to ask the time, about how to use those questions. You know that word question is like a when, who, where, what, how. Well, how to use those questions words. And another lessons in this second topic. The first one today is the article. And I know many people think it's complicated in Spanish to learn the article because there are too much articles. But believe me, you can get it. What do you need to do is watch this video anytime you need it. anytime as you need it. Take the material so you can practice and just using. As I say always, remember, one of my techniques is practice, practice, practicing. And of course, relax. Let's start together to learn about the articles and just relax. You can do it. In Spanish and in English, we have two different kinds of articles. Also in Spanish, we have another one, the neutral law. But we are not going to talk about that today. We are going to talk about the two general kinds of articles we have in English and in Spanish. So we have the determinate article and the undeterminate article. In Spanish and in English, we use determinate article and undeterminate article. Well, what is determinate article? The determinate article is the article you use before the noun. Article and noun, or article as substantive. The substantive and the noun is the same. So the article you use before the noun and the substantive and is determinate means it's something in specific. This is the determinate article. Like in English is the. Yeah, the article the is a determinate article. In Spanish, the determinate articles are four. Yes, el, los, la, las. Those four articles in Spanish are the in English. I know you're thinking right now, you see, we have only the one article, and in Spanish they have four. El, los, la, las. If you are learning English, you can see it's easy for you in this case. But if you are learning Spanish, let's do it easy too. What is a determinate article? Let me give you an example. Imagine you have a plate full of cookies, okay? But all those cookies are different. You have peanut butter cookies, you have sugar cookies, you have chocolate cookies, okay? How can you talk about a specific chocolate cookie? You say something like, I want the chocolate cookie. Exactly. And somebody else says something like, oh, I like the peanut butter cookie. Yes, this is a determinate article in English. Very well. So you are talking about a specific cookie, no any cookie. So if you want the chocolate cookie, you have to use the determinate article the. How we are going to do that in Spanish? Well, in Spanish you have to use for a determinate cookie too, or a determinate any article, any noun, any substantive. You have to use all of these, one of these. Or you have to use el, or you have to use la, or you have to use los, or you have to use las. What depends you use any of these? Well, that depends the gender and the number. Yeah. In English, you don't need to know the gender or the number to use the article the, because it's the same for feminine, masculine, singular, and plural. But in Spanish, depends if the noun, remember the article is coming before the noun, before the substantive. Well, in Spanish, you need to know if that noun or substantive is feminine or masculine, singular, one, or plural, more, two or more. So depends if it's feminine, masculine, singular, or plural, you can use one of these articles. How? Well, easy. Let me tell you something. In Spanish, the rules, like in most of the language, not always are the 100%. We have exceptions. And in our next video, remember today is Monday, on Wednesday when we have tips about this lesson, I will tell you some tips about that exceptions. But in this case, think. All the masculine nouns use el and los. The masculine nouns use el when it's masculine and singular. So, el, the article el is for masculine and singular. Good. The article los is for masculine and plural. Yes. The article la is for feminine and singular. And the article las is for feminine and plural. There you go. And when I say the 90% of the rules, in Spanish, you can follow it. Well, think. When the nouns or substantive finish in a, remember the vowels always playing by rules. The vowel a, the article is la, because the word is feminine. Okay, so now you know the articles in Spanish. The terminate article, el and los, is masculine. El is masculine singular and los is masculine plural. Very good. Now what? How can I know when a noun or a substantive is masculine singular and masculine plural? Well, remember I told you the 90% of the rules. We are going to talk the next lesson about exceptions. But when the nouns, when the substantive finish in the vowel o, is masculine. Yes. So, if the noun or substantive finish in the vowel o, is masculine singular. So, you have to use el. Very good. El. When the word, the substantive, the noun finish in the vowel o and the consonant s, like a os, the word, the substantive, the noun is masculine plural. Very well. So, el and los. El, masculine singular, the substantive, the noun finish in o. Los, masculine plural, the substantive, the noun finish in os. Remember, all the rule has exceptions. We are going to talk about that. Examples. Let's see. Niño. Niño. Niño is a boy and finish in o. Only the vowel o. That substantive, that noun is exactly masculine singular, is one niño. Very good. So, what is the determinate article you have to use? Very good. El niño. That means we are talking about a noun substantive is masculine and is singular. El niño. How we transform this in the same masculine but plural? Adding an s. Niños. There you go. And which determinate article we are going to use? Los. Very good. So now we have los niños. Muy bien. El niño, masculine singular. Los niños, masculine plural. Muy bien. And another example, let's think vaso. Yeah, Could be in English like a cup or could be a glass. So let's think about a glass of water, right? This is a glass of water, vaso. Finish in O. So it's masculine. And right now it's only in O. Oh, muy bien. Singular. Which article, determinate article you have to use? El vaso. Very good. How we change that to masculine plural? Los vasos. Muy bien. Masculine singular, el vaso. Masculine plural, los vasos. Muy bien. So, in English, you say the boy, muy bien. Or you say the boys. Doesn't change. Very good. You say the glass or you say the glasses. There you go. Well, in Spanish, you will have to use el niño, los niños. El vaso, los vasos. Masculine nouns, masculine substantive, singular, plural. Singular, plural. There you go. El and los. Now you know the feminine articles are la, singular, feminine, singular, las, feminine, plural. Muy bien, you're doing very good. So, like before with the masculine finish in O and os. Singular masculine, plural masculine. Well, in Spanish, again, remember we have an exceptions. Well, in Spanish we have the nouns or the substantive finish in A. They are feminine. When they finish in A, they are feminine with the exceptions. So, if it finish in only, yes, one A, remember the vowels play by rules, A is always A. When it's only an A, it is very good. Feminine, singular, la. When finish in A and S, as, there you go. Las. An example like before. Niña. Niña is a girl. Finish in A is feminine. And is feminine? Yes, singular. So how do you say the girl? La niña. Muy bien. La niña. How we can pass one niña to many niñas? We add the S. Niñas. And which article, determiner article we have to use? Las niñas. There you go. Very well. Let's see another example. Taza. Like in this case now cup. Taza to drink coffee. Yeah. Muy bien. A mug. Could be a mug in Spanish. We don't have that difference between the mug, for example. We can use a mug to drink coffee and we say taza. Okay? So, taza. Taza is, yes, one A is feminine. And it's only the A is feminine singular. La taza. La taza. How we can pass to many of them, many people drinking coffee in different bags. Very good. Tazas. Las tazas. Again, you can see la niña, las niñas. La taza, las tazas. Feminine singular, feminine plural. Feminine singular, feminine plural. Now you got it? Well, summarizing this, we have the determinate article. In English, the determiner article is the. Very good. In Spanish, the determiner articles are el, los, el, singular, masculine singular, los, masculine plural, la, las, feminine singular, feminine plural. When you use el, masculine singular, the nouns and the article finish in o. When you use los, masculine plural, the nouns and the substantive finish in os. El niño, los niños. When you use la, feminine singular, the noun, the substantive finish in a. When you use las, feminine plural, the noun, the substantive finish in as. La niña, las niñas. And of course, remember we have exceptions. We are going to talk about that later. Our second group of articles is the undeterminate article. And we have it in English and in Spanish. Undeterminate article. What are those? At the same like a before, the undeterminate article is coming before the noun or the substantive. Yeah? It's like we said before, is coming before the substantive, before the noun. The difference right now, the difference between the undeterminate article and the determinate article, let me explain to you using the same example. Remember the plate full of cookies, and they were like peanut butter cookies, sugar cookies, chocolate cookies. When we use the determinate article, we are talking about any special cookie. The chocolate cookie. La galleta de chocolate. Galleta is the noun and finish in a. There you go. So it's feminine and is singular. Very well. This is the reason because I say la galleta. How we can change la galleta for many cookies? Muy bien. Galletas. Very good. Which one is the article, the determinate article? Las, because it's feminine and plural. Las galletas de chocolate. Muy bien. So in this case, we are talking about the undeterminate article. That means I don't care which one of those cookies is. I don't care. I am not thinking in chocolate or peanut butter or sugar cookies. Well, in my case, I will because I don't like sugar. But imagine, this is a general example. So we say in English, if you want a cookie, what do you say? You say, I want a cookie. There you go. You use a cookie. Very good. So in English, the undeterminate articles, because it's not something determinate, it's not something precisely, so it could be more general. You use a, and some. Yes, so you can see, I don't know, I want a cookie or I want some cookies, right? Very good. And when you use a and n, depends in English. For my followers who are learning English or practicing their English, that depends just is the noun or substantive finish in vowel or finish in consonant. When the substantive like a cookies finish in consonant C, you say a cookie. But if the substantive, the nouns finish in vowel like a apple, I want an apple, you have to say an apple. Yes, with the N. Because the substantive finish in vowel. Very good. Well, in Spanish, I know. Like an example before with the determinate articles, in undeterminate article, we have 4. Of course, we have 4. And why we have 4? Well, because we have exactly the gender and the number. So that means we have, yes, a masculine singular, muy bien, un, and masculine plural, unos. a feminine singular, una, and feminine plural, unas. Muy bien. Unos, una, unas. Muy bien. If we continue with the same example we used before with the determinate article, so how we can use the undeterminate article? Again, niño. Muy bien. You have to use good. Un niño. And how we can change that in plural? Unos niños. Muy bien. Vaso. Remember to drink water? Un vaso. Muy bien. And plural? Unos vasos. Muy bien. How we can do it now with the feminine? Niña. Una niña. There you go. Plural? Niñas. Unas niñas. Taza to drink coffee, remember? Taza. Una taza. Many tazas. Unas tazas. Muy bien, muy bien. Well, now you have the determinate and undeterminate articles in Spanish. So what do you need to do right now is use it. Use it, those articles. Are you still thinking this is too difficult? No, remember. First, relax. And second, practice, 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 and practice. If you practice, you will get it. So, remember, you have in Spanish, like in English, determinate articles and undeterminate articles. They are 8. For determinate, el, los, la, las, and for undeterminate, unos, una, unas. What do you need to know? Well, remember, like in English, the determinate or undeterminate article is coming before the noun, before the substantive. What do you need to know to use any of these 8 determinate and undeterminate articles in Spanish? You need to know the gender and the number of the noun, of the substantive, if it's masculine, feminine, singular, or plural. How do you know that? Remember, most the time in Spanish, when the noun or substantive finish in O is masculine singular, in Os masculine plural. So you can say el, los, unos. Most the time in Spanish, when the noun, the substantive finish in A is feminine singular, and in as is feminine plural. So you can use la, las, una, unas. What do you have to do now? Continue practicing. Continue learning. You will find out. And in the beginning, don't worry too much. Start to use it. Start to say, oh, el niño, la niña, los niños, las niñas, una mesa, unos libros, unas tazas, los vasos. You know how to use the determinate and undeterminate article in English. Use it. The only thing you need to take in count in Spanish is remember the gender and the number. You will get it. You will see. It's just time and practice. And of course, watch my videos all the time you need. As time as you need, watch it. And because I repeat, and because I have material, you can learn and you can practice. You will see how fast you can get it. That is all for today, and I think it's a lot, right? So what do you need to do now? You know, practice. If you practice and you use the articles in your real life, you will improve. Everything is about practicing, about using it. Please subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, you will receive the bell to remind you when my videos will be available. If you subscribe to my channel, you will watch anytime you want these videos, and you can continue practicing and learning this beautiful language. Please send me an email and ask me for the material I have for all these topics. I have a lot of material, PowerPoint presentations, word exercise, audios with practicing. Yes, audios you can listening and you can repeat for the pronunciation. It's a lot of material you can use to continue improving this amazing language. You can use it bilingual because everything is in Spanish and in English. So you can use it to learn and practice in your Spanish and or learn and practice in your English. And if you subscribe to my channel and you send me an email asking for this material, you will apply for our next raffle. The raffle is 30 minutes of tutoring with me. So you can ask me all the doubts you have. We can practice for 30 minutes, answer your questions, speaking and practicing, and you can run for this raffle every time. We have a raffle after every topic, so you can win how many you can. Please follow on my social medias. This is very important for me to know about what do you think, to follow me, and I will follow you too, so we can share many things about the beautiful environment is around the language, learning a language, and the culture. Thank you so much for all your message. And if you have any doubt about this lesson or any lessons, please just write a comment. I will read a comment and I will answer you. The whole idea about this is you can learn language, you can practice the language, you can learn about the culture, because this is a multicultural world, and this is my work, my little piece of work I am doing for this amazing multicultural world. See you soon. Nos vemos pronto en mi próximo video. Adiós, que estén bien.